Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Aminat. So today I'll be showing you how to build out this manual sewing machine. Also, I'll be telling you the names and the functions of all the parts of the sewing machine. So without wasting too much of your time, let's dive into it. Okay. So the first one is this. We call this balance wheel. We use this to set the machine in motion. It is used to set the machine in motion. You can see the way I'm winding it. When you are rolling it, you roll it towards you like this. Can you see? You don't do this. No, this is wrong. Always roll this towards you like this. So this is the right way to roll this balance wheel. And as you can see, as I'm rolling it, you see that this needle bar, we call this needle bar. You see that the needle bar is moving, and you see this other one that is moving up and down. We call it thread lifter. You see that it's also moving up and down. So that is the function of this balance wheel. And when you look under, can you see the foot pedal? You see that the foot pedal is also rolling, right? So that is the function of this balance wheel. You can also call it hand wheel. It is used to set the machine in motion. So another part is this. We call this bobby winder. We use this to wind the bobby. Now, you want to wind your bobby, you will raise this up like this, insert your bobby, pull it down like this, then you start winding. So you start winding it. So this usually gets spoiled after a while. This bobby winder, it usually gets spoiled after a while. So I'll be showing you how to use this, and I'll show you another way to wind your thread inside the bobby. In case this is not working again, you can use the other method to wind your thread inside the bobby. So I hope this is clear. Then the next one is this. We call this spool pin. We use this to hold the thread. You want to start sewing, you put your thread like this. So that is the function of that. It is called spool pin. It is used to hold the thread. Then another one is this. We call this stitch length regulator. Can you see? This is called stitch length regulator. We use this to regulate the stitch. When you put it down like this, that means you want to sew on a loose stitch. When you want to sew on a loose stitch, you bring this down. Let's say you want to gather your fabric, you put it down like this. That is the function of it. So when you bring it up like this, when you raise it up to the end like this, that means you want to back stitch, you want to sew backward. That is the function. When you raise it up like this, then when you want a normal stitch, you bring it down to this point. You can see when you look at this part, you see that there is number there. So we have 7, we have 10. When you want to, we have 15, we have 30. When you want to sew on a normal stitch, you bring it down to 10 here. When you want a tighter stitch, you can raise it up a bit. So that is the function of this stitch length regulator. We use it to regulate the stitch. Let's assume you want to back stitch. When you are sewing, you want to back stitch, you raise it up, you bring it down to the normal stitch. So that is the function of this. So when you move forward, you come to this part, we call this presser bar. So this regulates the pressure on the presser foot. This is called the presser foot. And the function of this presser bar is to regulate the pressure on the presser foot. So let's assume you want to sew a thick fabric, like let's say jean fabric. So you want to, you want to sew a thick fabric. What you need to do is to just roll this clockwise like this. Can you see this way? That means you are adding more pressure to the presser foot. So you want to sew a lighter fabric, you lose it a bit like this. Can you see? You lose it a bit like this. That means you are reducing the pressure on the presser foot. So that is the function of this. And when you move forward here, you will see this. We call this thread guide. We use this to guide the thread. This is used to hold the thread in position and to guide the thread from the spool pin to the needle bar. I hope you get this. We use this to put the thread in position and to guide the thread from the spool pin here, to the needle bar. So that is the function of this thread bar. And another one is this. We call this thread lifter. You can also call it thread take off. What this does is this feeds the thread into the needle. You see, when you are winding your machine, when you are rolling the balance wheel, you notice it's going up and down. So that is the function of that. It feeds the thread into the needle. So another one is this. We call this tension regulator. This is used to tighten the stitch, and you can also use it to lose the stitch. Let's assume when you are sewing, you notice your stitch is too loose. All you just need to do is to come here and tighten it a bit. Can you see? You tighten it a bit. That is the function of this. And when you are sewing and you notice your stitch is too tight, you just come there and loosen it a bit. So that is the function of this tension regulator. It is used to regulate the stitch, to pull the stitch, to tighten the stitch, or to loosen the stitch. So that is that. So another one is this. We call this needle bar. This is used to hold the needle. When you want to remove the needle, all you just need to do is to loose this a bit. Then you will see that your needle will come down. Can you see? So with that, you can remove your needle. So that is the function of this. Then when you want to insert it back, all you just need to do is to insert back and roll it like this. I'll show you how to insert your needle. So that is the function of this. We call it needle bar. So and we call this presser foot. This is called presser foot. So we have different presser foots. This is used to sew a straight stitch. We have um invisible presser foot. You want to sew an invisible zip, you can get this. This is called invisible presser foot. So you want to change this presser foot. All you just need to do, we call this presser foot regulator. You just loosen it like this. Once you lose it like this, you can bring out your presser foot. Can you see? So you can bring this out, then you insert this invisible presser foot. You insert it. So that is the function of this presser foot regulator, and this is used to sew a straight stitch. This is used to sew an invisible zip. So that is that. And this is called slide plate. We call this slide plate. When you move it like this, you open it up. Can you see? This facilitates the removal of bobbin case and bobbin, like shuttle and reel. This is called bobbin case and the bobbin is inside, but some people call it shuttle and reeler. So I'm going to bring this out now for you to see. Can you see? So you can remove it from this side. That is the function of that. So when you want to remove this, you raise this up, you raise it up, then you bring it out like this. Can you see? So this is the bobbin case, and you can see the bobbin inside. So I'll put it back, then show you another way you can remove this. So let me put it back. So another way you can remove it is from this part here. Can you see this hole here? So all you just need to do is to pass your hand like this. Then can you see my hand? So from this part, I'll just lift it like this, then remove it. So this is the bobbin case and the bobbin. So when you look further again, you will see that we have something here. We call this bobbin case hook. We call it bobbin case hook. Let me bring it out for you to see. So this is called bobbin case hook. So we use this to hook the bobbin case. So I'll show you how to fix this. So now to insert this bobbin case hook back, all you need to do is to first pick this one. So this part here will fix up like this. Please don't do it like this. It's like this. So I'll pass through this down hole and bring it out here. So I'll insert it like this. So I'll insert it. After inserting it, I'll bring this. Can you see this? This part is going down like this. So you have to face this like this. So I'll take it inside, passing through that hole. I'll put this. I hope you can see. Can you see this part? If we enter this hole here, if we enter this, then I'll bring it up like this. So once it is set, all I need to do is to push this inside this. Can you see? Coming. So just push this. Once you push it, you will see that. So then there's another one here that you want to push. Once you get this right, you can fix your machine anytime by yourself without calling an engine. Can you see? So it is hooked like that. The next thing you now want to do is to take your bobbin case and your bobbin. So can you see that hole at the middle of the bobbin? All you want to do is to pull it inside like this. Then shift this. Can you see? as key. So that is how to fix this. I hope you get this. Then after fixing it, you just close back your slide plate. So that is the function. So when you look at the back of this machine, you will see this. Can you see this? This is called pressure lifter. We call this pressure foot lifter. We use this to lift the pressure foot. When you want to when you want to pull down the pressure foot, look at this. When you want to pull down just watch this. This is pressure foot, right? Just look at it. Look at it. When I'm bringing this down, you will see that the pressure foot is also going down. So this is pressure foot lifter. Can you see? When you pull it down, the pressure foot will go down. When you pull it up, the pressure foot will go up. So let's assume when the pressure foot is down like this, you can't do anything. There's no way you can pass your fabric here because it is down. So when you want to pass your fabric, all you need to do is to lift this pressure lifter. You lift it up like this. So that is the only way you can pass something inside the pressure foot. But when it's down like this, you cannot pass anything. So that is the function of this pressure lifter. Another thing is this. If you look at this, we call this feed dog. We call this feed dog. When you roll your machine, you will see the feed dog. Can you see? It's going forward and backward. It's going forward and backward. Can you see moving? So we call it feed dog. Here in Nigeria, they call it teeth, but the correct name is feed dog. The function of this is it helps the fabric to move forward. It moves the fabric forward and backward. You can either move forward or backward. When it's moving forward, that means your stitch here is on the normal stitch. When you raise it up, you see that it's moving. It will start moving your fabric backward. So that is the function of that. It helps to move the fabric forward and backward. We call it what? We call it feed dog. We call it feed dog. So now back to the foot pelder. This foot pelder, we use this to pelder the machine. When you put your leg like this, then you wind this, you see that the machine will start rolling very fast. If you start rolling very fast, unlike when you use your hand to wind it, you see that it's not really rolling very fast like that. Can you see? But by the time you start using your leg to pelder it will start moving fast. So that is the function of that foot pelder. So we use that to pelder the machine. So that is all for this class. Join me on my next video where I'll be showing you how to thread and pedal this manual sewing machine. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up and don't forget to drop a comment. Subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell so that anytime I upload a new video, you'll be notified. Thank you. I love you all. Bye.